I came across an article, and they were talking about how Reebok collaborations are criminally underrated. And I'm like, and then they had pictures of the shoes or the collaborations that they thought were criminally underrated. And I'm reading this article and I'm looking at the shoes and I'm like, if this is your example of criminally underrated, once again, I don't advocate for people to lose their jobs, but I'm struggling to figure out how this person keeps their job as a journalist or a writer. And I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Pictures of shoes?
Yeah, so we're gonna go through it. So
I was gonna say who do they write? Who do they write for?
Hypebeast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's Highsnobiety. I'm sorry. Highsnobiety.
Bless you. Let you know why.
Yeah, I know.
Sprinkles of Hypebeast.
Two sides of the same coin, right? Yeah. So this first shoe this is a Mason Margiela Reebok collaboration.
This next, come on, what, the camel toe?
I know, I was gonna say, like, I've yet to see. Whoa, what are you? No, what are we doing? Easy?
That would have been a win.
Easy drunk.
They would have did that.
Easy over there drunk. You drinking over there, Easy?
Got that Ross Fit jacket on.
It's not community forum photo.
Got that Ross Fit jacket on. He been working out, so.
There we go.
There's a black and
Yeah,
white
it's got the camel toe.
First of all, shave your legs.
That's a dude, though.
That's a dude. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It might not be. They might be like German or Russian.
Oh my god.
They look like a dress.
That's a dude.
Oh my goodness.
But in fashion now, they're trying to give gender neutral clothing.
Okay,
I agree
that.
with it. I subscribe to
these
it.
shoes.
Like the dudes painting their nails now too. That's yeah.
These shoes. First of all, okay. So in their argument of criminally underrated, this is the shoe.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
This is the first picture too. This is like you start off your article with this.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I mean, I'm like, bro. I'm looking at this like, who is this for and why?
I mean, well, here's the other part. So that's
And why is Mr. Margiela does that split though? Like, why every collaboration, at least with Reebok, it has that stupid split to why?
But hold up, here's my question. So that's
You never know where people draw their inspiration from.
Huh? Oh,
well, that's criminally underrated, right? That's what they're saying, right?
Criminally underrated. Bro.
Wow. When has a Insta Pump Fury, like literally ever as a collab, ever been like more than I don't even know how to put it, but do people even pay attention to them?
The future one,
those Grinches, people for whatever reason,
right? But
your future one,
yeah, but that even went on sale.
Yeah, I mean it's Reebok, so they all gonna go. I mean
that really.
I
There's some
like
Insta pumps that people have. I can't.
But
do
what I'm saying is like kind of what you're saying. If that's the one that we're gonna point out and say that's criminally underrated.
There's some more. Let's go through them.
I mean, this will be dope for a woman in like the fall winter time, but just for like a sneaker, no.
There's no ventilation in that either. Like your foot gonna be hot as shit in that boot.
Dog, yeah. I don't know who these are for.
It's like,
I guess Batman in the future.
It's like Doc Martin meets.
If Batman was a cross-dresser in the future, I guess maybe.
Oh, see,
maybe.
Chill. We need still 6 months left in 2021.
Right. We need the bill, man.
We
need the bill.
Oh man! Welcome to the last episode of Sneaker Box.
Damn, we couldn't even get the 300.
No, right?
Yeah.
Stick will come in here like you. Fuck out of here.
You said it. I think you only gonna point at you. Me and Guru might be safe.
Nope. If I go, we all go. The next shoe we got the Brain Dead Zig Connecticut 2. I don't.
Ain't bad.
These ain't okay. I'll say this. I can see like I can see somebody who's not into sneakers, like a housewife who's jogging or something. I can see her wearing these.
A housewife would be behind me.
No, I'm saying like
that's
she
strike number 2 already in the same set.
I'm saying so I can see these
You
on the foot
a
of
stay-at-home mom buy these ugly shoes.
I can see somebody just
Instead
buying
of being
these.
barefoot and pregnant, just put these on.
No, I'm saying I can see like a woman who's like just trying to work out, that's not into sneakers or whatever, throwing those on her feet or whatever, not knowing what it is. I can understand. I can see that. But once again, an article where you're talking about something that's criminally underrated, that's not making a good case.
That shoe's all right. I mean, I think I have my son. He has those. Those like one of his play shoes. But I mean, compared to what we've seen, it's like neutral. Like it's not ugly and it's not like cold. It's just.
Well, that's my point. But if you write an article talking about the criminally underrated collaborations of Reebok, would that make the list of criminally underrated?
What he got on the list compared to what he has on the list, I understand why it's on there.
Even with that, I would take that off the list in general. I mean,
there's other shoes I could think of.
The Mason Margiela I would put on there before that.
You can put the hot ones on there. I'll be all right. The next shoe, we got the Pyre Moss Experiment 4 Trail Fury. Pierre Moss. He has a couple of dope. Not this
Pierre
one.
Moss.
See, but here's the thing that's already about to piss me
You
off.
put that shoe back up.
Now this lets me know the type of person that wrote this article.
Pierre Moss.
Like looking at everything that's on here, like come on. Now.
He has a couple of dope collaborations.
Yeah, people like his shoes.
This ain't it.
Yeah, people like his shoes. I like a lot of people who cop those. Like people. To me,
not
I've
that
never.
one though.
So you know what this is?
Not that one though, right?
Yeah, I've seen like 4 people with that one. And then there's the other one, like the Sean Kemp looking one, that was from his first collection. But this one I've seen people with. Now it's another one. It's like some DMX Run Light. I was trying to get it. That one's been sitting, and that went under the radar. That's like a pretty chill shoe. But this one,
some people just like the fact that people are experimenting. No matter how it comes out, they just like the fact that people are experimenting with shoes. And I get that to some extent, but it still has to be executed in a way that appeals to people.
But I feel like it matches his clothing because his clothing is, you know, it's non-conventional. So
once again, the bar I'm in my mind, the bar that it has to clear is that criminally underrated? No, it is rated exactly where it needs to be.
No, that's not underrated because people know about his collaborations with Reebok. And when I go on the site, it'd be sold out. Like I try to get a shirt or a jacket and it's sold out.
But I don't think people are going to be dying for those anyway.
According to the dog who wrote the article, that is criminally underrated.
Yeah, that's right. How? And that's the only thing that's on the Reebok website that actually sells one of the shoes that sells.
No, this next shoe, I don't know what the hell they are, but I know it's a Cottweiler collaboration. Those look like the shoes.
Right. This is what I come back to.
This look like the shoes that they said O.J. Simpson killed those people in. I don't.
Nah, because they look like they had that much forefoot flexibility.
First and foremost, that's number 3 within the same segment, man. Damn, we are gonna get canceled.
What?
O.J. Simpson?
O.J. Simpson reference? You can't reference O.J. Simpson? The juice? You can't.
Not in that sense.
I think he know who did it. I don't think he did it,
it.
but I think he know who was involved. That's what I'm.
Yeah, himself.
I think he did it though. I think he did.
Subconsciously, he knows.
I will say this. Because I got into a discussion with somebody not that long ago, and I was like, listen, I can end this whole argument, this debate, in one sentence. If the person who's in charge of leading the investigation is asked point blank on the stand, did you mess with, tamper, or plant any evidence, and they plead the fifth, there's a reasonable doubt. There's a reasonable doubt. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Like, you don't know what evidence is, or, you know.
Dog, they took the evidence home for a day or two and left it in the trunk.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
just chilling with it.
Like, no, like, you made it easy for me.
That like
As
when
a
we
juror,
would
that'd
be
be
in
the
stores,
easiest
we had to
decision.
transfer a shoe to another store. It was like, man, I'll take it to them tomorrow. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did.
This next collaboration, now mind you, criminally underrated, Awake, New York, Club C85, basic.
It looked like all the club C's.
I was gonna say, like, if it wasn't for you can kind of see the Awake logo on the heel.
It's clean.
It's clean, but it's not criminally underrated. Like,
Yeah.
I have yet to be amazed by a collaboration yet.
I mean, that looked like every other club C I've ever seen that
Real
Reebok
talk.
ever did.
Like, I was trying to figure out where the collaboration at, other than the logo on the back.
On the back heel tab. That's it.
That's all they added to the shoe.
No.
Just give us that.
Maybe they might have some writing on the inside side panel.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Here you go, Gino. It's another Mason Margiela collaboration. This is a Tabby Instapump Fury Oxford.
This makes that Feelers shoe look like
I
a white on
I
white.
was going to say that's exactly what it looked like.
Feelers should look like a white on white Air Force One.
That's
These
exactly
are like,
what it looked like.
These are like Instapump Fury Doc Martens. Like, I'm good.
What was
The
the name
Jordan
of that
2009 heel.
What's that Feeler shoe called?
I forgot what that was.
Yeah, but I just remember like that. That's what. Oh my God, it was a horrible shoe.
Come on, man. Like, Reebok, man, this person wrote this article, attached pictures to it. You would think they have at least one shoe that could be like, you know what? Yeah, I can see that one.
I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think of all of the Reebok collabs. Like, I know one of the more recent ones when they did like the Tom and Jerry one. Like, I thought those were decent.
Right.
I'm not saying they were great, but I would have put those more actually underrated than
the only one I could think of was the
all the
hot ones.
shit.
I don't know if that's just because it's the most recent one.
Cool.
Shit, you might.
Them hot ones, Shagnosises, was dope.
I mean, honestly, we want to talk about like some of the Reeboks we could go with when Burn Rubber did the question.
Yeah.
I mean, that would go above any of the
There's
shit
a
that's
lot
on
of them.
here.
Like, I mean, like I mentioned last episode, they did like, I don't know if it's that 25th anniversary of the Reebok Pump or the 20th anniversary, but they did collaborations all that year, and I thought most of them were dope. I think, matter of fact, it was the one I can remember. I think it was, I want to say it was Packer. No, it was somewhere. Sneaker Politics.
They did the
collaboration.
questions?
No, they did the Reebok pumps.
Oh.
Because
I know who's it? Sneaker Politics and what's the other one? They always do the questions. They always kind of like
Sneaker Politics. They have some dope collabs.
I think Packer
Both
does
of
a
them,
lot of questions. I mean, Bait has done a couple.
I was gonna say, the Bait
Sneaker
questions should be up there. The one the snake skin.
But that been out for a minute, I guess.
That's criminally underrated compared to that bullshit. I'm just saying, like, these are the collabs he's gonna bring up.
Yeah, I got 3 more collabs. Here we go. Let's knock them out. They got the Cottweiler Special Edition Zig 3D Storm Hydro.
Oh, come on, dude, stop.
These ain't bad either.
Yes, they are.
This one ain't bad. Like, it's kind of similar to the other one that we was talking about. It's just not criminally underrated.
No, it's trash. That's trash.
Nah.
That is
I would
trash.
walk past these. Like I'm saying, most people, I wouldn't
That
necessarily
looked like
go
a
out my way.
phone. That looked like a Yeezy foam runner, just with a little bit more to it.
It's all right.
He's
say
got
it
the
like
same
that.
exact shape.
You say it like that, yeah.
Look at the side paneling on it.
I don't think I would give these any attention at all, though. That's the thing. Like I would walk past these and not even
I'm
notice.
indifferent on them.
Criminally,
Right.
No, again, but
Exactly.
criminally underrated. That's what I'm. That's
the
what I'm
bar.
going
That's
off
the bar.
of.
Criminally underrated. Like it's a shame that these are underrated.
No, these not underrated.
No, not at all. These
They
are
shouldn't be
horrible.
rated.
I
It shouldn't have
agree.
came out.
Second to last one, we got the June J.
I see why Adidas was trying
It's
to
the
get rid of
Pump
Reebok.
Fury OG.
How you know what this ain't Adidas doing?
Oh shit, that's why I just put
It
it.
could
That's
be.
true.
Exactly.
But you would
Yeah,
think,
true.
you would think
Exactly what it
Adidas
is.
would. I mean, if that's
Yeah,
the case,
let's devalue our own investment
right,
and
you
then
trying to sell them? Why are you releasing these?
I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
This is like a unlabeled bottle of Pepsi.
Yeah, so it is criminally underrated.
Oh God!
All right,
I
yeah.
forgot you get paid to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, these. Is,
I mean, I'll put it this way: that's just nothing special.
no, these would be dope if it actually had the Pepsi logo on there.
I mean, it'd be dope if it wasn't just so monochrome. Like,
And that blue patent leather ain't helping it.
Instant Pump Fury should only be just left in OG colorways and brought back every 3 years, 4
Right, leave
years.
them alone.
like
That's it.
I just don't understand. Like, what's
Because
the
this
hype
is
on
like
it?
this shoe is very, very an acquired taste.
Yep.
So when it's borderline like not likable, you have to tread lightly.
What was the retail on that one in particular?
You know
then?
it's over,
That's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't make it. That should
I
have been
bet money was over 200.
should have been $120 max, if that.
Last one, it's a Bape collab. It's the Club C. Bape Club C. You want to guess what it looks like?
Let me guess, camo with the Bape monkey with gorilla logo somewhere on there.
The other one.
Oh, god damn it!
No, when I first saw these, I'm like, they put some Nikes on here. That's your first, because you're so used to seeing that. And I'm like,
Dude, who wrote this? Whoever
I purposely did not touch their name because I didn't want people to attack them.
whoever wrote this, I want you
Or
to
her.
call
I think it
into
was
the
her.
show.
I think
I
it
don't
was
care,
her.
male or female. Call into the show and defend yourself, because it's some bullshit.
It is.
Like,
This
for
one
real.
is-
It is.
Wow.
It
Don't
is.
even try it, Guru.
Once again-
Don't even
once
try
again-
it.
Hold on, no. When you do a collaboration, once again, like, if all you're going to do is just throw your logo on it and call it a day. Then
Well, that's
I mean,
what
I don't know,
Bape.
man. I'm getting
That's what
older.
Bape does with half the stuff they do. They just throw the camo print on there.
I tried. That's all I'm saying. I saw that article and I'm just kind of like,
I'm
man,
getting
come on,
older, so
bro.
I'm starting to get all white shoes a chance now. You know, my wallet.
You would give those a chance.
Not those.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
exactly. That's the point.
Yeah, I had to make sure you were still with us,
Right.
man.
No, of course.
I had to make sure we ain't lose you.
Come on, man. Of course.